Hello students, welcome to this class. Let's continue the last leaf. Please, my dear friend, she begged Johnsy, promise not to look out of the window while I paint. All right, said Johnsy. Finish your painting soon, for I want to see the last leaf fall. I'm tired of waiting. I have to die. So let me go away peacefully like one of those poor, tired leaves. Do you remember, students, what Sue had said to Johnsy about closing the window? She had said that if she wanted to close the window, she could, so as not to allow Johnsy to look out of the window. But she needed light as she was to finish her painting. She needed light, and that's the reason why she did not close the window. But she is trying to tell Johnsy to promise not to look out of the window while she is painting. Johnsy nicely says, all right, if you want me not to look out of the window, I will not do so. But try to finish your painting as soon as possible. Why? Because I want to see the last leaf fall. I am tired of waiting for the last leaf to fall. I want to die. Let me die as peacefully as those poor tired leaves. Try to sleep, said Sue. I have to paint an old miner. I will call Brahman up to be my model. Sue rushed down. Brahman lived on the ground floor. He was a 60-year-old painter. His lifelong dream was to paint a masterpiece, but that had remained a dream. Sue poured out her worries to Brahman. She told him how Johnsy was convinced that she would die when the last leaf fell. My dear students, Sue told her not to look out of the window, but Johnsy wanted her to finish her painting as soon as possible. But Sue took her own time. She had to paint an old miner. Miner is a person who works in a mine. And for this purpose, she had to call Brahman, a 60-year-old painter. He was living on the ground floor of the same building. She wanted him to be her model for the old miner, so that she could paint the old miner in the best way possible. And that's why she rushed down to call him and told him everything about Johnsy. She poured out her worries to Brahman. Having heard what Sue told him about Johnsy, he said, "Is she stupid?" asked Brahman. "How can she be so foolish?" So you see how concerned he is about Johnsy. She says that she is stupid. How can she be so foolish? How can she associate her life with the leaf? Sue further says, she is running a high temperature. She refuses to eat or drink and that worries me a lot. Naturally, she was worried about Johnsy, her friend, who wanted to die as the last leaf fell. So she was worried. I will come with you and see Johnsy, Brahman said. They tiptoed into the room. Johnsy was sleeping. Sue drew the curtains together and they went to the next room. She peeped out through the window. There was only one leaf on the creeper. It was raining heavily and an ivy cold wind was blowing. It seemed as though the leaf would fall at any minute. any time. Brahman did not say a word. He went back to his room. When Sue told Brahman everything about Jhansi, he wanted to see her. So he said, I will come with you and see Jhansi. Both of them tiptoed. Tiptoe means walk on toes. In other words, they went slowly into the room where Jhansi was sleeping. Having gone there, Jhansi closed the window and went to the next room, and she might have told Brahman to look out of the window so that he could see the last leaf that was still there. He understood what Sue meant. It was raining heavily and an icy cold wind was blowing. It seemed as though the leaf would fall at any time. Having heard all these, Brahman did not say a word. He straightway went home. He went to his room. Jhansi woke up next morning. In a feeble voice, she asked Sue to draw the curtains. Sue was nervous. She drew back the curtains very reluctantly. That night they slept. The next morning, when Jhansi woke up, she wanted to see outside. She wanted to look out of the window to see the last leaf. And so she told Sue to draw the curtains, to open the window, so that she could see the last leaf. Sue did not want to open the window. She felt nervous in case the leaf had fallen. She would have felt like dying. And that's why, though she did not want to open the window, she reluctantly, unwillingly opened the window, drew back the curtains. Oh, Sue exclaimed as she looked at the vine creeper. Look, there is still one leaf on the creeper. It looks green and healthy. In spite of the storm and the wind, it did not fall. See, when Sue opened the window, she could see the leaf that looked green and healthy. She naturally exclaimed with joy. She might have understood that the leaf was in one way helping Jhansi. And that's why she became happy that the leaf had not fallen. That's all for now. Thank you.